Hello there, successionaires and social media land. Getting ready to get the show started in just a little bit. Let me see what I got here.
Hello, and welcome to William Murray's series, The Road to Success. It is the thought and action process to success. Welcome to the conference call.
Yes, we're getting ready to get started in just a little bit.
You will now enter the conference.
In just a little bit. I'm doing the last final things. Mic check, mic check.
Mic check, mic check. Coming through clear.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah, getting everything rolling right up. Hey grandson, glad to see you on. Glad to see you on, grandson. Up in New York. Yeah, you know I'm coming your way in the next couple 3 months. I'll be up there. And if they permit it, I want to go into Canada. Because you're right at the Canada border. But I'm not sure if Canada's going to open up their borders to us yet. All right, computer, come on. There it is. Oh yeah, I'm coming soon. You're right. I'll be up here to see you. See my great grandbaby. Yeah, I'm looking forward. Me and Grammy looking forward to getting up there. We're gonna take a vacation every couple of months. My other half and I decided that we're gonna do that. Every 2 or 3 weeks, we're going somewhere, just to travel, just to get away. Cause I've never done much traveling. You know, I'm a workaholic, and so it's like I work all the time. So, but let me get the show on the road. Let me see what I got going here. Hello, successionaires, and welcome to the talk show, The Road to Success. The show, The Road to Success, is a talk show about any and everything you want to talk about. Although I do give you main topics that you can come in and we can talk about. Most of the time when you want to speak, just speak up and I'll bring you on and we can talk about anything, questions, answers, anything. I'm your host, Professor William Murray, and I'm too the president of the Millionaire Mastermind Institute, which is an institute for entrepreneurs and future entrepreneurs. It's here where millionaire mindsets, lifestyles, and businesses are made. We take you from idea to implementation and beyond. as always, the God in me greets and blesses the God in you. Tonight's topic is one that I always give you lessons on. I might mention during my sessions when I'm speaking and teaching. And tonight's is B as in borrow, D as in duplicate, I as in improve. B.D.I. Oh, I see my brother Ray Razor's on this evening. Very good to see you there, Ray. You know, it's always a pleasure, my brother. It's always a pleasure when you come on board.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes. I'm going to talk tonight about B.D.I. Borrow, duplicate, and improve upon it to fit your situation. Now, what that entails, let me go from computer to camera to camera to computer. Oh, y'all, I'm loving this, but yeah, I'm supposed to be getting some help soon. I thought the young man would be here tonight, but I didn't get a chance to talk to his dad today. He didn't get a chance to fill out the form that's giving him permission to come on board with me. And I'm kind of excited. You know, I love interns, y'all, because that gives me a chance to really give them an education. But this evening, we're going to talk about building and growing your ideas and your endeavors. We're going to give you a roadmap to where you are wanting to go. I'm going to make it much easier for you to get what you are wanting, where you are wanting to go. B.D.I. Borrow, duplicate, and improve upon it to fit your situation. Now, see, success itself has a process, but it's not a long, hard process. I mean, there are a lot of little things you got to do along the way that's part of the process to get you where you want to go. But like I often tell you, success is only two things. That's getting to your God and working toward it. But when I say B.D.I., which is something you write down B.D.I., borrow, duplicate, and improve upon it to fit your situation. It doesn't have to be in your field of business, of idea, of mindset, of life. For you to get something from what you learn from that business or person that you're, listening to or researching and growing through. B.D.I. stands for just that, borrow. That means you go in and research, find out what someone is doing, and you borrow what they are doing to get you on the path to where you want to go. Borrow. Duplicate. You duplicate what that person did to get where they are, to build their success, to build their life, to build their finances, just to build. Borrow. Duplicate. The I is improve upon it to fit your situation. You take what they did, when you borrow it, and you duplicate it, you improve upon it to fit your situation. B.D.I. Now I know I'm not the first host to do something like this. I'm not the first speaker out there, and I'll tell you, I'm not a motivational speaker, y'all. I am not. You want to tick me off, call me a motivational speaker. I'm an educator. Big difference between educator and motivational speaker. Because I honestly believe you got to motivate yourself. I can't motivate you. I can give you information. I can pump you up. But you got to motivate yourself. You do. You have to motivate yourself. I'm here to give you a roadmap I often tell you, I am your GPS system to success. I, William Murray, Professor William Murray, am a mindologist. Don't look it up dictionary, y'all. That's William Murray's word. Just like success and error. Mindologist is self-explanatory. I work on your mind in educating, in teaching, in giving you what you need to get to where you're going. That's why I tell you I'm your GPS system. Everyone knows what a GPS system is. It gets you where you want to go. Well, I am your GPS system to get you where you want to go, whether it's personal, spiritual, financial, or entrepreneurial. I'm your GPS system. I can get you there. I know the process to teach you, to give you, to get you where it is that you're trying to go. Even in life. In life. If your life is where you mentally, and it is mental, that's why my mind out, is mentally where you want to be. See, it's your attitude. It's your attitude that's going to determine your aptitude or your altitude. It takes mindset to get you that for which you're seeking. See, everything goes first through thought, which is your mind, your mood, your attitude, your happiness, your joy, your sadness. Everything is going through your mind first. See, it's up to you. That's what I tell you. In the morning, when you wake up in the mornings, your first 20 minutes of that wake up will determine most of your attitude for that day. I always tell you, don't turn on the news, because news is negative. You don't watch the news before you go to sleep, because then your mind is on a negative thing. You do something that's going to give you joy and happiness in the morning. If nothing else, hell, turn on my YouTube page and start listening to one of my presentations. That's power. That's giving your mind thought in a direction that's going to guide you for that day. And if you do it on a constant basis, look how you're going to build and grow yourself. It starts you on your roadmap. What do you do in the morning to start you on that roadmap for that day? For that day. I have a schedule for every day, my hours during the day. See, I don't let my day plan me. I plan my day. If your day plans you, you'll be lost all day. But if you plan your day, then you know where you got to be, what time you got to be there, and what you got to do at certain times. It organizes you. Organization is very important to your day, to your week, to your month, to your year, to your life. Organization. That's something that you've got to do. Organize. You know, if you're not organized, you don't know what's going on, what's going to happen, where you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to do. Organization helps you better control your day, your week, your month, your life. When you go into researching and studying, because everybody that I study and research and listen to don't do what I do. I look at how they got to where they are. How can I borrow from your success? How can I duplicate what you did? How can I improve upon it to fit my situation, my business, my life, what I'm trying to do. See, B.D.I, y'all don't realize how important that is. Yes, that's something that William Murray came up with, B.D.I. Because that's what it takes. See, you ain't got to invent the wheel. All you got to do is improve upon it to fit your situation. It's out there for you. You have the internet. You have Google. You have YouTube. And you have William Murray. I was on the phone. I was talking to 3 or 4 people. I don't know what it was today. Everybody was calling me. I was just getting, I thought I was going to be late because I was talking to someone. But I'm 240-619-2019. Let me help organize you. Let me help get your day started, your life started, your business started. And like I tell you, and I'm going to repeat until learning takes place. Then I'm going to repeat until understanding takes place. I do use the same things over and over and over because it's going to fit different situations in your life. Your life is changing. Your daily life changes. So that means that you're going to grow into situations that you've done before, but you've gotten to a level where it's all an improvement. It's not always right here. Sometimes it's right here, right here. It's going to change. It's going to grow as you grow. See, every day gives you an education. Every day gives you an education. Take advantage on what life is teaching you. Now, here's the thing I'm going to ask you. What is it that you want to do, or what is it that you want to be, or where is it that you want to go? Write it down. Write it down. Because as you see your hand, as you know, your hand is connected to your mind. Right? You know that. I've told you that many times. And as you write it down, it gives you a better understanding because you're going to go back and read it. And you're going to borrow from it. You're going to duplicate what you're writing. And you're going to improve upon it to fit your present day situation. Because you're going to grow. You're going to develop into, like one of my favorite, and I do this, I show this picture at every one of my presentations of this baby standing. He's got to be a year old or so. Standing at this barbell about 300 pounds. And I ask you, can he lift it? Well, can he lift it? I mean, being realistic. You got to be realistic. Can he lift it? And most people say, no, he can't lift it. But that's not true. Yes, he can lift it when he grows into the person who can. How long is he going to stay a baby? He's got a goal now that he's working on. He might not be lived there for 15, 20, 30 years. But he's working on a goal. That's you. You're that baby. And that barbell is your life and your business. You will be able to do what you want when you grow into the person who can. But it's going to take research, study, and learning. See, all of that is totally up to you. It's up to you. And I got a brother Drew that made me aware of something. I knew but he really got it. And he loves the saying of your mind is a garden and your thought are its seeds. You can grow flowers or you can grow weeds. Think about the power in that. Because your mind is a garden, no doubt. And your thoughts are its seed. You can grow flowers or weeds. It's up to you what goes in and what comes out. There is nothing you can't do, because you know that I tell you and I tell you and I tell you how powerful your mind is. It is a waste. This year has been a waste if you did not take this year instead of watching that ignorant tube on a constant basis and work on your future. This is a new normal that's going on right now. I met a gentleman who had a barbershop. Well, now he doesn't have his barbershop, but he's still a barber. His clients call him, he goes to their house and cuts their hair. He said, I never thought I would do that. He says, but I had to raise my prices just a little to cover for my time and my gas. He said, but I ain't got that overhead of that building, that electric bill, and everything else that went along with that shop. He says, I because of me, thank you, Mark. Because of me, every person that came to his barbershop, he got three things from them. Their name, their email address, and their cell phone number. So when this pandemic hit, he was able to maintain a business. Now, he's got his shots already. He worked on it. Trust me, he was on it. He was on it. He looked at what I had been telling him, and it came into the fruition of where he needed it. The names, the email address, and the cell phone number. He called every one of his clients to let them know what he was doing. They couldn't come to his barbershop. He had to close it. But that didn't stop him from making money. He's very adamant about everyone must have a mask. Now, what he's doing now, he might have done it by now. He has a mobile truck. Because he said, I told him about that and told him where to go find one. All he had to do was put electric plugs in and have a generator. Put in lights, and he's got a barbershop. Because I even told him, we worked it out, a layout for him to be able to do that. He's got his barber's license. So he can cut hair. He ain't got to come in your house. You can come outside into his truck. See, here's the thing about all that when I say B.D.I. and the adjustment you got to make with this new normal. You can have a mobile beauty salon. You can have a mobile nail salon. And you know the women, they going to call you. They going to call you. I've got a lady in Pennsylvania who was very upset because she couldn't teach. Because when they shut down the schools, what did that do to her? How long was school out when she didn't have a class? A while before they went IT. She started a tutoring. because the parents wanted their kids to stay. And do you know tutoring is better than when you do the regular social media learning? When you got that almost one-on-one, I think the most people she had on her tutoring at one time was 6. She knew what grade she wanted to teach. And she started a tutoring service. She is making more money now than the salary she was making when she was teaching. Because she listened to me, I prepared her for it, and she B.D.I'd my idea. Lawn service. I had these 2 young men in my neighborhood was pushing, trying to get lawn service. I said, man, look, all you got to do is knock on every door and ask them, can I cut your grass? Can I trim your hedges? I loaned them the money for some of their tools. They needed a lawnmower, bought that for them. They needed a blower, I bought that for them. They needed a edger, I got that for them. And of course, I'm a partner in the business. I get a percentage of what they make, but they didn't spend no money. I invested in their business. Every time they cut a lawn, I get paid. They had to worry about, I mean, it didn't cost me a whole lot of money. Yeah, it did cost me some money, but I saw the potential. One of them is 22. The other one I think is about 26, 27 years old. They own this neighborhood. They own the neighborhood down the street, which is over 250 homes. They cut their lawn. B.D.I. Food trucks. That was a big thing. Now I got this lady in God, way down in Charles County, who has a food truck. She got that after the pandemic. And she's doing very well with the food truck. Because here's what it is. The construction workers didn't stop working. She had to find where she could buy the food at. And I told her about this restaurant place that supplied restaurants all their food. Yes, she has to cook her food early in the morning. Because she does lunch and she does dinner. Sometimes she does breakfast. It depends. But she's got a route she runs. She had that food truck before the virus. She didn't lose a stroke because the contractors, you saw they were still building. So she's doing very well with her food truck. Delivery services. Lord, look how Amazon has taken, oh my God. Look at how Amazon has taken off. Jesus Christ. Look at how DoorDash, look at how Grubhub, all of them have taken off. Because you can call and order your breakfast, lunch, and dinner and have it delivered to your door. The drivers, the delivery people, they don't see nobody because when they get to the restaurant, they won't let them in. You pick up, you tell them who you are, they know that you're coming. And they give you the food, I'll just go deliver it. Most people say just ring my doorbell, leave it, and you don't have no money. You can easily make $500 to $1,000 a week. All depends on how much you want to work. educators, tutor. I mean, it's just, y'all, the businesses are out there. Now, here's what also took off very big was the virtual assistants. Man, that took off. Bookkeeping, tax preparing, all that. See, here's the thing about what's going on, this new normal. Most businesses now aren't going to have offices no more. You're going to be doing the work from home. There are program systems out there where you got to sign in and you got to sign out. You got certain stuff you got to do so they gonna know what you're doing. Because you've got assignments to do this, do this, do this. Like my assistants that I have that help me with certain things. Yes, I pay for it, but it pays for itself. I keep telling y'all, free is not going to make you successful. If you're going to sit at home and cry about, oh, I can't go to work, I can't get a job, what is it you're good at? What did you do before this pandemic? That's your business. That is your business. It's going to cost you because you got to get certain licenses. Look at the money you're saving goes now because you're working from home. You got that 3-second commute. From your bedroom to your office, to your laptop, to your computer, whatever. Y'all learn the B.D.I. There are, and I'll never forget this. What's the richest guy's name out there? It'll come to me in a minute. Who said, it is tough times like these when most millionaires are made. You got to think out. If you're in a box, you got a problem. People say, well, think outside the box. What damn box? I don't have a box. I don't have a wall, nor do I have a ceiling on my idea and where I can go. There's no limit. See, you put the limit on you. You put the limit on you. No one else does. You do. See, God didn't give you a limit. Your spirit, your life force, your universe did not give you a limit. You put that limit on you. For everything that you want to do, someone out there has put a how-to on it. Some of them are free. Some of them you got to pay for. But look at my, I got 200 videos on YouTube. How come when you sit and say, well, ain't nothing on TV, or I don't want to do it, why you don't go to M-U-R-Y, Mr. W. Murray, and listen? And on your TV, if you've got cable, you can get YouTube for a few dollars a month. When I say a few, I'm talking about less than $15 a month. And they got movies on there like you would not believe. Y'all talking about Netflix. YouTube got some of the great movies on there. But they also got every type of business you may want to open and the know-how to do it. That's your B.D.I, baby. That's your B.D.I. See, I'm putting something on your mind. See, that's why I say now you know what a mindologist is. I hope I got you thinking. Look at me, what I did. I was teaching that. I was at Prince George Community College. Room full of students. Paying for my courses. Now what they're doing, I'm doing it over the phone. I'm doing it right here. I put a studio in my home. I'm doing this show, and I'm getting ready, I'm getting ready to bust loose, get a lot larger. I got my final piece of equipment in today, y'all. Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you. For me to do what I want to do. What business do you want to do? What? See, if you can't find a job, it's because God don't want you to have a job. God wants you to have a career. Your life force, your God force, your universe wants you to have a career. I keep telling you, write it down every day. work and build and grow your idea. Call me here at the Institute. Let me help you. 240-619-2019. I'm a 45-year entrepreneur. You think I don't know business? You ain't got to have no 4-year degree. Hell, look at Zuckerberg. He ain't got no degree. Look at LeBron James. He don't have a degree. He's a billionaire. Not from basketball either, baby. I got news for you. Basketball does not cover maybe about 15% of his salary. Of his money comes from basketball. He's making millions. And people don't realize he's a billionaire. People don't realize that LeBron James is a billionaire. I'm trying to think of the guy's name who coaches him. Who? I can't think of his name. The same guy who I told you said that now time millionaires are made. What is his name? Come on, William. And everybody knows who he is. How did LeBron James hook up with someone of that caliber? He picked up the phone and kept calling me. Went to where he was, says, I want to meet with you. And of course, LeBron having money and who he was, he wasn't going to tell him no. He could have. But he didn't. Oh, God, I can't think of who. Well, I can see his face. Old white man. I can see his face just as clear as if he was sitting right here. Just can't think of his damn name. But y'all B.D.I, baby, y'all don't realize how easy. See, y'all make everything hard and complicated. Put in the T-I-M-E. Because look how, now, you know where you are right now, right? You know where your idea is, how long you've been thinking about it. Think about this. What if you had started doing what you want and putting it in writing and everything a year ago? Where would you be today? Where would you be today had you have started this a year ago? Where would you be? Think about it. Where would you be? You are right, Andrew Walker. You are so right. He says behind every successful person is a lot of unsuccessful years. You think I've been successful for 45 years? Hell no. But behind every successful person is a lot of unsuccessful years. Lessons to be learned, baby. You're right, Andrew. See, Andrew's putting the stuff out there. See, he's one of my clients. I've been coaching now for 3 or 4 years, 4 or 5 years. He says the dream is free. The dream is free, but the hustle, baby, is sold separately. Listen to that. Now, I know where you got that from. Yes, Andrew, I know you listen to me. The dream is free. But the hustle, baby, is definitely sold separately. See, Andrew gets it. That's the reason he retired. He retired from his job and got more into his business. And look at him now. Whoa, look at... If he was on, I'd put him on. I would interview him right now. And Miss Lee said, B.D.I is a great, amazing, and effective teaching method. You are on the point. Y'all, you see, now like that old, I'm going to give you the same word. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Well, hell, the horse talked back and said, yeah, you can give a human wisdom and knowledge, but you can't make him think. See, I can give it to you, but I can't make you use it. That's totally, totally up to you. Lines are open, y'all. Somebody want to talk to me? Somebody talk to me. Somebody talk to me. See, y'all don't realize how many people out there are successful because of me. I'm not bragging. Y'all know I'm not bragging. I'm a damn good coach. I'm a damn good mentor. But y'all want everything free. You don't do what I tell you to do. Now, here's the thing I'm going to tell you about my coaching, my mentoring. I will give you assignments because you in class, baby, with me. If you don't do the assignment, that's you wasting your money, throwing your money away. I'm going to be in your case. And yes, I am very nonsensical. I do not accept excuses. Well, man, I was so busy and stuff I couldn't do. I don't want to hear that. I'm not going to tolerate that. You can't give me excuses why you didn't do what I planned for you to do because there's a system and I've got to put you where you work that system. You've got to work that system. I've got the system down for you. Lines are open, y'all. Somebody talk to me. Anybody got something they want to say? But see, everything's totally up to you. I keep telling y'all go get it one day. You are where you are because of your choices. Why are you crying about the situation of what's going on today? Now's the time when millionaires are made. Warren Buffett. God, why come I couldn't think of his name? I'm talking about Warren Buffett, y'all. Yes, he coaches LeBron. That's how LeBron became a billionaire. Warren Buffett. A lot of people don't know that. You think Warren Buffett would have coached and advised LeBron if he didn't listen? What's stopping y'all from listening to me? From doing what I'm telling you to do? Let me coach you. Let me mentor you. Let me educate you. Put you on this success system so you can build and grow your business and put it where you want. Because if you're trying to do it without assistance, without a mentor, without an accountability partner, you got a problem, baby. You do. You may not realize you do, but you do. Look at all these businesses I named to you today that you can do. That's not even scraping that's not even 10% of what you can do out there to make money. You got to get used to this new normal. You see where these fast food places no longer have all these people that they had before because they have gone into technology where they don't need someone to take your order. They don't need someone to take your money because they're going cashless, where you pay everything with the card. So that's the job gone. I mean, there's so many jobs that and these companies have realized, hey, I don't need this damn building. I don't need all this equipment. You work from home. Do you have what it needs to get a job? To get employed? What have you been doing for 20, 30 years? That's your business. You're an expert at something that they've been paying you for all these years. All of a sudden, they give you a pink slip. And you crying boo-hoo. Whoa, gosh, oh, boo-hoo. God is telling you, you aren't supposed to be having a job. Now you are to have a career. No one like me, no one, and I realize this, can pay me as much money as I can pay me. When I put the effort in and put a business together that's going to give value to the public. Value to the public. Value to the public. See, people don't want your brilliance. Look how brilliant I am. Who out there wants my brilliance? You give a damn less how brilliant I am. What you want is my expertise. That's what you're hiring me for. My expertise. I'm telling you, I'll give you 15 free minutes of consultation to give you the opening process to your business, to your thought. Because everything first goes through thought. The power of your mind. There is no limit to it. The power of your mind, there is no limit to it. Somebody talk to me. Our lines are open. Talk to me.
Hey, Brother Mayor.
How you doing, my brother?
Man, I just always appreciate listening to you, man, and I have an attitude of gratitude for that. You know, I always keep your notes and I always can go back. One thing you said, and I keep it in front of me, is speak what you see until you see what you said.
Right,
And
there you go.
When I was working for the government, it's really not about me. I just knew that the 40-40-40 plan
is extinct.
Is
extinct.
And to understand that, and I'm truly blessed to have worked through it to a degree that I understand 40 hours, 40 years to retire on 40% of what I couldn't live on while I was working.
Yeah.
And to see that, to see it was the reason why I retired early, to actually speak what I see until I see what I speak.
Right, right.
And that's it. You know, it has nothing to do with me. It's just a point of wanting something better in my life. You know, there's nothing wrong with having a means of uplifting your life. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. And I think that people sometimes get misconstrued when they use the word success, because success is based on what an individual feels they are accomplishing in their life, for their family, for themselves, to make their life better. That's success, not based on copying or wanting what somebody else got. That's their success. My success, a person's success, is what they work to develop for themselves and see it come into fruition.
You know, Brother Drew, and you know, when y'all first started coaching you, I liked your mind. I saw that you were listening and you were hungry. Not hungry in the sense of food, but hungry in the sense of wanting to get your business going successful where you could retire, which you've done. You wanted to learn how to build and grow it, which you've done. And you got my mentoring, my teaching, the things I said. And you B.D.I'd it. You borrowed it, you duplicated it, and you improved the point to where you retired. And now your business is taking off. Well, now, Drew, tell them what you do. And here's the thing about it. Tell them what you do, Drew. Tell them what you do right now, your business.
I work with a deal negotiation platform where not only do I help residential consumers save money on their monthly household expenses, but I also work with commercial entities also.
Now,
and I'll share some of I'll put some of the information
in the feed.
But you know, again, and I appreciate that, because you didn't have to ask me, and really I wasn't going to share it, and I'm gonna share with you why. Because sometimes it's not about, when you serve people, the people like to sell, but people don't like to be sold. So I'm not going to put forth effort to sell anybody anything.
But Brother Drew, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Brother Drew. If people don't know about you, and you know I'm national, I got new callers all the time. Everyone out there has utility bills. Everyone has utility bills. Everyone has bills. What did you tell me that shocked me? It was where you said $67 million overpaid every year by people.
50 million.
Huh?
That's right. Well, you know you found enough for me, so I can't say nothing, man. Yeah.
But you know, hey, man, I told you, man, you got to speak it. You won't tell the world. You got to tell the world what you do, because the person that you think don't need you is the person that really needs you. You never know who's listening. You never know who says, "Wait a minute, $67 million a year is being overpaid in utilities, and you and your company can make sure that I'm not one of those people paying $67 billion over what I'm supposed to pay. I'm one of them that's equal. So, I mean, everybody right now, with as tight as it is, needs your service. Everyone needs your service. Because money's not out there like it was. You don't have a job, but you're still paying the same utilities when all they got to do is call you, and you can lower them, and it don't cost them nothing. It don't cost them a dime to call you and use your service. That's the thing. They ain't got to pay no money. And everybody needs to lower their bills, lower their utilities, lower their debt, or contribute to that $67 billion a year that's overpaid. Your phone should be jumping off the hook. How can people reach you, Drew?
You can reach me, and I'm putting it in the feed, 301-586-2177. Again, that's 301-586-2177. And if you text me or if you direct message me, I'll share the information with you, and you determine whether you feel it is of value to you or not.
And Drew, you know, my brother, you know, I'm so proud of you, man, and I see how you're doing. I see growth that you might not have seen, because it's hard for you to look at you and see what I see. But I'm so proud of you, my brother, and I know you glad that you met me. I'm hoping you're glad you met me, because that gave you an opportunity to see things and learn things where you could retire and build and grow your business.
Brother Mary, I love you, man. Ain't nothing you can do about it.
Back at you, my brother. Back at you. Lines are open, y'all. Somebody, huh?
Yes, let me add to the conversation that ever since you started coaching me, I heard about you drilled in me the B.D.I. And like I said, it is a great and effective teaching method. This was used on, if you're still working, and if an individual is still working, they are doing B.D.I. as well.
Yes.
That's a method that you need until you die.
Yes. Yes.
So it is your motto, B.D.I. Don't you get it? Well, Mr. Murray, I'm trying to get it, but you kept beating it into my head. B.D.I., B.D.I.
That makes it easy.
So the more you talk about it, the more I understand.
It makes your business and your growth easy. Someone's giving you the roadmap. I'm giving you the GPS system so you can do that, so you can get there. All you got to do is follow the GPS system that I'm giving you. The roadmap I'm giving you. Look how you retired. You retired from your good government job and started business doing for yourself the same thing you did for the government.
The same thing. I was doing B.D.I. there and getting in your clutches. It was brought back. B.D.I. Okay. Yeah. You said you've got to do it. If you want to move, be successful, you have to do it. Enhance your
You know, there more. See, people, they got to stop wanting free. They got to stop wanting free. Now, tell them what your business is that you do now. Tell them.
I help individuals to become business legal regarding federal, state, and local contracting.
And making sure they have the legal licensing that they need. I mean, the government's always hiring.
That arena, yes.
The government, see, people don't realize when you see people working for the government, a lot of them aren't employees, they're contracted. This county, Prince George's County, right now has almost $2 billion. You hear what I said? $2 billion worth of contract work that they need fulfilled. $2 billion in this county alone. Where if you're business legal, you can bid for those contracts. And the thing about you get paid, they must, with that law that Obama passed, they must pay you within 30 days of your work. So you ain't got to wait for weeks and weeks and weeks. They got to pay you within 30 days. And say you bid for a contract and you don't get the contract. You can also become a subcontractor. Yes.
Let me add this. Individuals, I know everything now is on the website. You can go out and research and pull up a lot of information that you need to do to help you become business legal. But as you go through that process, there are some bottlenecks that you will not understand.
Right. Oh, no doubt.
When you start researching.
You did my work for you moved my business along about 3 years in advance. Because you were able to get things done that I couldn't get done. Hell, I didn't understand most of that stuff they were asking me. You did that for 42 years for the government.
Yes.
You were approving.
When you start researching.
You were approving contracts between $200 and $500 million. You were approving them. You were approving them. So now you're out there doing it on your own. So you think, I mean, look what you did for me. You got me so business legal. I got all my licenses. I can bid for anything. I can go anywhere in the country and speak and teach. Ain't got to worry about the government coming after me. Ain't got to worry about Uncle Sam messing with me because of you. Tell them how they can reach you.
Okay. Sessionaires, my number is 301-541-0272. And this is Priscilla Lee. If you would like to email me, my email address is P as in Peter, L as in love, A as in apple, C as in Charlie, Q as in Quincy, services at gmail.com.
Now, here's the thing, y'all. Y'all don't realize the paperwork that is going to take for you to become business legal. You can start a business, but you're limited. You want to be business legal because you know you can get a government contract even out there with the food truck. You realize you can get a contract for that? Do you realize you can get a contract for tutoring? Do you know you can get a big government contract for social media? You can get a big contract for so much stuff out there. The government pays good, y'all. The government pays good. Delivery services, the government pays good. Virtual assistants, the government pays good. Bookkeeping, tax, the government pays good. Lawn services, the government pays good. Those aren't government employees you see out there cutting their lawn and stuff and working on the bush. That is a contractor. So y'all don't tell me what you can and can't do. I know you can do it. Now I told you about B.D.I. Give me a call here at the Institute. 240-619-2019. Now you've heard from two people that I coached that now have businesses, and both of them were working when they met me, and both of them ended up retiring and growing. They were growing their business while they were working. It got to a point where I don't need this business no more. I can retire, get my retirement, and get money from my business and live comfortable. I got that 3-second commute. I ain't got to worry about no boss standing over me. I ain't got to worry about that traffic. I ain't got to worry. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That 3-second commute. Y'all, that's up to y'all. I told y'all. I gave y'all one hell of a lesson this evening. Just give me a call, 240-619-2019. Now, that's just you heard two of my people. I ain't know they will do that. So I'm telling you, y'all, it's up to y'all. I can't do no more. And look what time it is, y'all. This was a quick hour, Lord. This was a quick hour. This was a quick hour. Wow. Well, y'all know what time it is. Well, as I always tell you, y'all, and I did that this evening, if you push me, I'll pull you. If you pull me, I'll push you. Y'all, it's not going to matter whether I'm pushing or pulling. We're going to get there together. I'm going to make sure you're a winner. I'm going to give you the roadmap. I'm going to give you the roadmap to be successful. You know I love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. So until next time, God bless. And keep working on your road to success. Until next time, y'all, God bless.